Occult symbols have always captivated the human imagination. They represent hidden truths, spiritual connections, and the deep mysteries of existence. Throughout history, these symbols have appeared in sacred texts, mystical teachings, art, and rituals, acting as powerful tools for those seeking spiritual enlightenment and universal understanding. In this journey, we will explore the origins, meanings, and spiritual significance of these timeless symbols. From the balance of the pentagram to the transformative power of the ouroboros, from the eternal life represented by the ankh to the watchful gaze of the all-seeing eye, every symbol tells a story, one that bridges the gap between ancient wisdom and modern understanding. Humanity has always sought ways to communicate profound ideas. Words can be limiting, but symbols transcend language, culture, and time. They convey meanings directly to our subconscious, often triggering emotions or insights that words cannot express. Occult symbols, in particular, operate on a multidimensional level. They are not merely decorative or artistic, they carry layers of meaning. At their core, they encode spiritual truths, universal principles, and philosophical teachings. A single occult symbol can encapsulate an entire worldview, offering guidance, protection, and inspiration to those who understand its significance. For the uninitiated, these symbols may appear cryptic or even intimidating. But for those who study them, they become keys unlocking doors to deeper knowledge and heightened awareness. Few symbols are as instantly recognizable as the pentagram. This five-pointed star is one of the oldest and most revered symbols in the occult tradition. Its history spans millennia, with traces found in ancient Greece, Babylon, and medieval Europe. At its essence, the pentagram represents the harmony of the five classical elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Together, these elements symbolize the interconnectedness of all existence. The pentagram's structure is geometric perfection, reflecting the order and balance inherent in the cosmos. When the pentagram is encased in a circle, it gains an additional layer of meaning. The circle signifies infinity and unity, transforming the pentagram into a symbol of protection and sacred space. Practitioners use this form of the pentagram in rituals to ward off negative energies and invoke spiritual guidance. However, the inverted pentagram carries a vastly different connotation. Instead of spiritual harmony, it is often associated with materialism, chaos, or the prioritization of physical desires over spiritual growth. This duality highlights the transformative power of symbols. They can represent light or shadow, depending on their context and intention. Historically, the pentagram was revered by the Pythagoreans, who saw it as a symbol of mathematical and spiritual perfection. In their philosophy, the pentagram represented the union of the material and the divine. Even today, it remains a potent emblem of balance, protection, and spiritual alignment. The ouroboros is a deeply mystical symbol, often depicted as a serpent or dragon devouring its own tail. It embodies the concept of eternal return, symbolizing the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. This symbol first appeared in ancient Egyptian texts and later became a central motif in Greek and alchemical traditions. The ouroboros represents the idea that all things are interconnected and constantly evolving. It teaches that endings are not final, they are merely transitions to new beginnings. In Hermeticism, the ouroboros is a symbol of unity and wholeness. It reflects the belief that opposites, creation and destruction, light and dark, spiritual and material, are not in conflict but are integral parts of a greater whole. The ouroboros also speaks to the process of personal transformation. It reminds us that growth often requires us to confront our own limitations and embrace change. In this way, the ouroboros is not just a symbol of cosmic cycles but also a guide for self-discovery and spiritual evolution. The ankh is one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt. Known as the key of life, it represents immortality, divine energy, and the balance of opposites. Its unique shape across topped with a loop combines linear and circular forms, symbolizing the union of masculine and feminine energies. In Egyptian art, the ankh is often depicted being held by gods and pharaohs, signifying their authority over life and death. It appears in countless temple carvings, tomb paintings, and amulets, emphasizing its role as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. The ankh is more than just a representation of eternal life, it is a symbol of harmony and balance. It teaches that spiritual growth requires the integration of dualities, light and dark, action and stillness, the material and the divine. Today, the ankh continues to inspire those seeking personal enlightenment. It is a reminder that life is not just about physical existence but also about the spiritual journey. The all-seeing eye, often enclosed in a triangle or atop a pyramid, is a symbol of divine awareness and cosmic oversight. Its origins are most famously tied to the Eye of Horus, an ancient Egyptian emblem of protection, healing, and wisdom. The Eye of Horus has a fascinating mythological backstory. According to Egyptian legend, Horus lost his eye in a battle with Seth, the god of chaos. The eye was later restored by Thoth, the god of wisdom, symbolizing healing and renewal. This narrative imbues the Eye of Horus with profound spiritual significance, emphasizing the triumph of order over chaos. In modern contexts, the all-seeing eye is often associated with the idea of universal oversight. It appears on the Great Seal of the United States, sparking endless speculation about its meaning. For some, it represents divine providence, for others, it symbolizes the interconnectedness of all things. Regardless of interpretation, the all-seeing eye encourages us to cultivate awareness of ourselves, our actions, and our place in the greater cosmic order. Occult symbols are not confined to ancient history, they continue to influence contemporary culture in subtle yet profound ways. From corporate logos to movie imagery, these symbols have permeated modern consciousness. Consider the pentagram, often used in fantasy films to signify magic and protection. Or the ouroboros, frequently referenced in literature and art as a metaphor for renewal. The ankh, meanwhile, has become a popular motif in jewelry and fashion, symbolizing personal transformation and spiritual awakening. These symbols hold power because they resonate with universal truths. They remind us of the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our everyday lives and invite us to explore deeper levels of meaning. The study of occult symbols is not just an intellectual pursuit, it is a spiritual journey. These symbols serve as guides, offering insights into the mysteries of existence and the path to self-discovery. By understanding their meanings, we connect with the wisdom of our ancestors and gain tools to navigate the complexities of life. As we continue to encounter these symbols in our daily lives on television screens, in books, or in art, may we pause to consider their deeper significance. They are not just relics of the past, they are living emblems of the eternal quest for knowledge, balance, and enlightenment. Which symbol speaks to you most deeply? What mysteries do you wish to explore further? Share your thoughts, and let's continue this journey together. Stay curious, stay inspired, and keep seeking the hidden truths of the universe.